Have you ever noticed how the moment you stop chasing someone, suddenly they start paying attention? It's strange, right? You go quiet and suddenly they're checking your stories, liking your posts, maybe even texting you first. That's not magic, it's psychology. The truth is, the more you try to make someone think about you by chasing them, the more they pull away. But when you master the power of silence and emotional control, you flip the entire dynamic. You become the one they can't stop thinking about. Now here's where it gets counterintuitive. Most people believe you need to talk more, do more, show more to get attention. But in the psychology of attraction, doing less, strategically, creates mystery, confidence, and magnetism. It's not about playing games, it's about self-respect in relationships. When you stop begging for attention and start embodying calm detachment, people can feel your energy shift, and that's when the magic happens. In this video, we're diving deep into how to make someone miss you without saying a word, using real-world psychology, reverse attraction principles, and a mindset that screams self-worth. Whether you're trying to make your ex miss you, rekindle a spark, or just stop caring too much, this is your roadmap to reclaiming your confidence and letting them come to you. So stay with me, because what you'll learn today might completely change the way you approach modern dating. The silent power of presence. Why saying less makes you irresistible. Most people think that the more they talk, text, or show up, the more someone will notice them. But here's the twist. Silence often speaks louder than words. When someone practices emotional control and stops chasing people, it instantly creates space. And in that space, curiosity grows. Think about it. When you suddenly stop reaching out, the other person starts wondering, what's going on? Did I lose their attention? That mystery is powerful. It triggers the psychology of attraction and makes someone want to reconnect. It's not about playing mind games, it's about understanding energy. People are naturally drawn to confidence, and confidence lives in stillness. Someone who knows their worth doesn't need to explain it. They radiate it. This is the foundation of how to be high value and attract people naturally. It's that calm, grounded energy that says, I'm fine with or without you. It's the same vibe you feel from someone who's focused on their personal growth mindset instead of begging for attention. That's how you shift from chasing to being chased. Here's a simple example. Imagine two people after a breakup. One keeps texting, asking what went wrong. The other disappears, starts hitting the gym, posting less, but living more. Guess which one becomes more attractive? The one who practices emotional detachment and lets silence do the talking. That quiet confidence makes people think about you, miss you, and even question their choices. But this is only the beginning, because silence alone isn't enough if you don't know how to use it. The magnetic pull of self-respect, turning distance into desire. There's something deeply attractive about a person who respects themselves enough to walk away when they're not valued. That's the secret most people miss when trying to make someone think about you. Self-respect in relationships isn't about ego. It's about boundaries. When you stop over-explaining, stop begging for attention, and simply prioritize your peace, people feel that shift. They start to realize they can't control your emotions anymore, and that's when they start to chase you. In the world of relationship psychology, this is called emotional balance. When you respect yourself, you automatically raise your value. It's like sending a silent message that says, I don't need you to validate me, I'm already whole. That's the essence of confidence and attraction. This mindset flips the usual script. Instead of trying to get someone to want you, you create an environment where they choose to. You stop trying to force outcomes, and instead, you become magnetic by nature. Take this example. Imagine someone who used to reply instantly, always available, always saying yes. Then one day, they stop rushing. They take time for themselves, explore new hobbies, maybe even go on a solo trip. Suddenly, that same person who took them for granted starts noticing their glow. That's the law of attraction in relationships. You attract what you embody. And when your energy says, I'm fine without you, that's exactly when they start missing you. But what happens when silence meets mystery? That's where things get even more interesting. The psychology of mystery. Why unpredictability keeps you on their mind. Humans are naturally drawn to what they can't fully figure out. The moment someone becomes predictable, they become less exciting. That's why learning how to stay mysterious is one of the most powerful dating advice psychology hacks out there. It's not about playing games, it's about balance. When you don't reveal everything at once, you spark curiosity. People start to wonder what you're doing, who you're with, and what's capturing your attention. That curiosity quickly turns into attraction, because mystery is magnetic. Think about it like your favorite TV series. If you knew exactly what was going to happen next, would you still be hooked? Of course not. The same rule applies to attraction. When you leave space for imagination, you allow the other person's mind to fill in the blanks. And that's when reverse psychology in love starts working. They begin to chase clarity, to earn your attention again, because you're not giving it away freely. This taps directly into the psychology of ignoring someone, where distance amplifies desire. So, what does this look like in real life? It might mean taking a step back from constant online updates. It could mean not instantly replying to messages, or focusing your energy on self-growth projects that make you glow differently. The key is this: let them wonder. That tension between curiosity and uncertainty makes someone miss you deeply without you saying a single word. And if you pair that mystery with calm confidence, you become unforgettable. But mystery alone isn't enough. You've got to know how to control your emotions too. Emotional control, mastering the art of not reacting. Here's the truth. Nothing makes someone miss you faster than your ability to stay calm when they expect a reaction. That's the heart of emotional control and the essence of high-value behavior. When you don't chase, argue, or beg for closure, you instantly stand out. Most people are addicted to emotional chaos. They expect drama. But when you choose peace over panic, silence over overthinking, you show strength. That's how you activate the psychology of attraction without saying a word. Think of it this way. Emotional detachment isn't about not caring. It's about caring selectively. You choose where your energy goes. When someone tries to test your patience or pull away, instead of reacting, you pull back into your own center. This calm confidence makes people feel your absence on a deeper level. It's the power of silence in motion, because silence creates contrast, and contrast creates awareness. When they don't get the reaction they expected, they start questioning their own behavior. That's how attachment theory in relationships plays out in real time. A practical example? Let's say your ex suddenly texts you after days of silence. Instead of replying right away, you pause. You don't ignore them out of spite. You just don't let your emotions control you. That small pause says more than 1,000 words. It communicates self-worth, composure, and independence. And that's when people start realizing your value. But once you master your emotions, there's another level, the energy shift that makes people chase you instead. The energy shift, becoming the one they can't stop thinking about. When someone truly steps into their worth, everything about them changes. Their posture, their tone, even their silence feels powerful. This is the point where confidence and attraction merge into something magnetic. You're no longer asking, "How do I make someone miss me?" because you've become the kind of person that's impossible to forget. Your focus shifts from getting attention to attracting people naturally through your presence. That's when the law of attraction in relationships starts working effortlessly in your favor. Think about it. People crave what feels rare, and nothing is rarer than emotional independence. When you finally stop caring too much and redirect that energy into your goals, passions, and personal growth, you start to glow differently. That glow doesn't come from makeup or money, it comes from self-love transformation. It's that subtle spark that says, "I'm not waiting for you to validate me." And ironically, that's when they start chasing your energy. You stop trying to control outcomes, and life naturally begins aligning people who match your vibration. Letting them come to you isn't about arrogance, it's about alignment. It's about knowing your worth so deeply that you no longer need to prove it. You've mastered silence, emotional control, and the psychology of mystery. You've embodied self-respect and confidence. And now you've become unforgettable. Not because you demanded attention, but because you learned how to make someone realize your worth without saying a word. But here's the real challenge. Will you actually apply all this power in your life starting today? So, let me ask you this. Are you ready to stop chasing and start attracting? Because the truth is, everything you've learned here means nothing if you don't live it. You now understand how the psychology of attraction, emotional control, and the power of silence can make someone miss you without saying a word. But more importantly, you've learned how to make yourself the kind of person people don't want to lose. That's the real win, becoming high value, not to impress others, but to elevate your own life. The next time you feel the urge to text them first, pause. Remember what your silence says. I respect myself too much to chase what isn't choosing me. That single mindset shift is where true transformation begins. Because when you master self-respect in relationships, you stop begging for attention and start radiating confidence. You become magnetic, not because of tricks or games, but because you've embraced emotional detachment and learned how to attract people naturally through authenticity. Now it's your turn. What's one thing you're going to change starting today? Are you going to stop caring too much, set stronger boundaries, or finally let them come to you? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to hear your plan. And if this message hit home, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for more raw, practical self-help and modern dating tips that'll help you grow into your most powerful, unshakable self.